All right, got a great tip for you today. This one's actually a how-to video, and it's how to accomplish page one domination in one day. Now, if you're wondering what page one domination is, just go ahead and Google page one domination. You're probably going to find a great article from Juicy Results on what it is and how to accomplish it. Page one domination is simply dominating all of page one in the search engines when somebody types in your company name, your product names, or even your key executive name. So they know who you are, they're doing research on you, you want to come up consistently and completely take over page one of Google. That's what's going to insinuate that you're a reputable company who's been in business and knows what they're doing, okay? So here's the process. You're going to find a competitor or two that already has page one domination for their names. Someone who's either a direct competitor or in a similar industry. And what you're going to do is you're going to Google their name, and you're going to open a spreadsheet, and you're going to go through the first several pages of Google, maybe 2, maybe 3, and you're going to make a list of all the websites that show up. Obviously their website, but you're going to find a recurring theme here, okay? And we're going to give you a list of other websites that rank highly when Google has nothing else to rank. These are social network sites like Google+, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. These are all things that are going to show up for just about every company. Those are going to be some of the same things that you're going to find as you click through your competitors. But I bet you're going to find some industry-specific databases, maybe some local chamber of commerces. Anything that you can actually create your own listing in, you want to take note of. Because you're already proving that those are ranking high when Google doesn't have anything else to rank for. And that's what we're looking here, is we're looking for websites that rank high and are easy for anyone to create their own profile on. Okay? Now, the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take this list that we're going to give you, and you're going to cross-check it with the list you already have. You're going to add any of these low-hanging fruit, easy to add your profile websites to your list, so that you're going to have one comprehensive list. Now, the third thing I want you to do is kind of think through any organizations that you pay a membership to, maybe a local chamber of commerce or an industry-specific trade association, maybe a Better Business Bureau. Anybody that you pay an association fee to is probably going to have a way for you to be listed on their website. You're going to want to take advantage of that. So the ultimate goal is to have a list of a couple dozen websites that you can create profiles on. And I call this page one domination in one day because I want you, or someone who works for you, to set aside an entire day to knock this thing out. It may not even take a full day, but you want to get it all done. Okay? And here is the important minutia to get right. You want to be consistent with your company name, your company description, your phone number, and the city that you're in, or the address, in every single profile. Consistency across the board is what's going to ensure that you begin ranking when somebody types in your company name. So you always want to mention it exactly the same way. Not Acme in one, Acme Incorporated in another. It's always got to be Acme whatever you do, consistently across the board. You also want to go as far as to make sure that your city and state is in every single one if a local search matters to you. For example, if somebody looks up internet marketing agencies in Florida, they're going to find Juicy Results because we've been very consistent through all of our profiles. You're also going to want to make sure that that little sentence or paragraph that every one of them gives you is exactly the same all the way across, so that the search engines know that this is the same company being found all across the internet. Okay? Doesn't have to be you, doesn't even take someone extremely technical. It just takes somebody who's a little bit web savvy that can go through and knock all this out in a half a day or a day. The more that you can get, the better. And what you're going to find is within a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, when you start typing in your company name, your product names, even your executive names, you're going to find that you're dominating page one. Now, it's easier to do if you've got a very unique name, for example, Juicy Results, versus being called something very general such as Florida Insurance. So it's going to work in your favor the more specific your name, but it doesn't matter. Even if you've got a very generic name, if you do this work, it'll still work for you. So that's your plan. One day to page one domination. I think it's a critical brand asset for any company today, and I hope that you guys get started on it. Thanks.